I'm Harry.
I'm Richard.
It's Dead Decks.
Dead Decks.
Yeah, buddy. All right, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Decks. Decks that are dead. Dead games.
You always say that because I forget who the hell we are.
Yep. It's just a reminder for our Alzheimer's ass motherfuckers. Yes. These videos are just notes for us for the future. No one else is watching, so.
Yeah, I'm basically weekend at Bernie's over here.
Yeah.
Just prop me up. Make me move this bat around.
Anyway, today we're talking about stuff again.
Yeah. Timeline. Part 742.
I normally would tell you which one this is, but I forgot. I believe it's number 6.
7. Oh. It's close. It's one of those.
Yeah.
We are finally out of 1995.
It'll be right in the title, so whatever it says in the title is superseding
It's right down there.
whatever it says right now. Anyway, we're finally out of 1995. Thank fuck.
Yeah.
We're into the 1996s now. All of them. All the 1996s. We're doing the whole fucking year.
Cover them in one video.
Yep.
Tired of that shit sitting in the same year. And then we'll probably cover a decade in the next video.
Yeah. Because we were in 95 for 4 videos, 3 videos, 4 videos.
This is around the time the printers got tired soon and had to rest. So.
Yeah, they had to take a break. They took a long break a couple years later, and they ramped back up again. Shit.
Yeah, Pokemon kicked shit off again, so that might have went like this. And,
Yeah, Pokemon went nuts for a good long while, and Magic has been constantly printing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
all right, let's move.
96, Animayhem.
We don't give a shit about it.
Anime.
That's.
It's relatively expensive. If you get the Dragon Ball Z stuff, good luck. Only box I see out on eBay at the moment is $5,000 plus. So
$5,000.
If you want it, go get it.
There's a few sets of it.
Yeah, that's on sale too. Yeah.
Scry didn't review it very well. Apparently, it wasn't that great. Didn't do all that great. It was rolled up. A few anime properties rolled up into one.
We don't care about them.
Yeah, we don't care about it at all.
Dragon Ball Z is a big one. That's good enough.
Yep.
If you want to know more, then you can go fucking research it.
Yep.
That's all we're gonna do. Next,
Arcadia. It was based on a tabletop RPG, Changeling, which you said sounded cool.
Yeah.
Had one expansion, King Ironheart's Madness. I've been watching this one for a while. I'd like to get some.
I like the name of that set, King Ironheart's Madness.
Yeah.
That just sounds cool.
Looks cool. Gameplay sounds cool. I did read, and I think that was in the Scribe Bible, that it's an RPG, and basically you can level up your character and roll it over to different games, so you can actually keep your leveling up. That's pretty cool.
It's a really cool concept for a card game.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how well it would work, but I like the idea of it.
Yeah, certainly multiplayer, you wouldn't trust anybody to bring a loaded character if it was legit or not.
It's a cool thing about what we do. You know, I hadn't paid any attention to this game. I've seen the name, but I didn't know anything about it. And they're writing this little script for us to talk about shit. And I looked at it and was like, man, this looks pretty fucking cool. Richard's already been eyeing it for a while, but that's nothing new. He eyes it all, man.
RPG. They're about 80-ish bucks a box with some packs around. Not a lot of bulk, but you can find them. So
yeah.
Next,
Battletech. It's a WOTC property, Wizards of the Coast.
Dick the Cat. Richard Garfield.
Old Dick. Old Dick got his fingers in this one too. You know, a couple of them have been there. Especially one. Every time I mention Dick Garfield, I gotta do that. I mean, he's fine on the Magic side, and even probably this back then he's fine. I don't, it's just more for present Dick, present and future Dick.
Future Dick.
Future Dick. This stuff, based on an established universe. I know it's miniatures, but I don't know if there was other gameplay involved.
Don't know what the first thing was.
Yeah, I just know the universe was already there when they made the card game. I don't know that it did very well.
No.
It's sought after now. It's quite expensive. They have several expansions, right?
Yeah, I had down 6 of them.
Yeah.
And a couple of base sets. So.
Yeah, and the prices on those are $300 up basically. Maybe some cheaper. Most of them are a little higher than that. So, if you can find it, it seems to be pretty rare too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's sought after. Yeah.
People like that one.
Yeah, it's got the double whammy. Sought after and Words.
I'm just trying to cut you off.
Please do.
All right, next.
Thanks.
Dark Age. That was Braum.
Yep.
He was involved in the design too. I know he did a whole lot of the art. And Luke Peterschmidt is a cool guy. It's from FBG. They also made Guardians. That was the only two they made before they shut it down. But this is the one we both love. Mm-hmm. They only had the base set. And it's cool, dark aesthetic.
Yep.
Few chase cards, enough to keep it interesting, but mainly just very cool looking cards. So.
Yeah, and they were one of the few companies that combined their starter decks with booster boxes. So they have a combo box, which we have one back here. Mm-hmm. I could dig it out. Fuck it, I'm gonna dig it out.
Dig it out.
Y'all hold on a minute.
We'll play some hold music.
Do 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 do.
Oh, it's fucking terrible. No, we won't. We're gonna turn that shit off. Is that fucking looking out my back door?
It's just from Community.
No.
Anyway, it's got the cool dude with the hole in his head in the front. Boosters on that side. Starters on that side.
Yeah, who else does that? Ophidian has one.
Burger or the
Burger
on
box.
the edge had kind of the same deal.
Yeah, they have a mixed one. Those are cool.
Yeah, we both really like the Dark Age stuff. We don't know much about the gameplay yet. And that's fine. I don't even care if the gameplay sucks. I like everything else about it, so I'll give it a pass because my biased ass can.
It's a nipple rubber.
Yep.
Nothing else.
Oh, yeah.
Next, Doctor Who. Fucking, who cares?
Doctor Who cares?
TV show. Had one base set, about $160 box now, and we don't give a fuck.
Sci-fi been on for 75,000 years, and
yeah. They have hour-long episodes where I think people call people in a phone booth. Nobody gives a shit.
It's British.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Number 6, Fantasy Adventures from Mayfair.
Yep, based on some stuff.
It's a big-ass set, 450 cards.
That's massive for CCG from this era. Especially based on some other kind of game. Encounters is the game name. There we go. I read that right. I know the starters are fixed. I do know that for a fact. They did make boosters. Those are hard to find. The starters are relatively easy. Of course, you only want one or two anyway. You don't only want a whole box of them like I have.
I think gameplay's a bit simplistic. There's not a whole lot going on. It looks kind of like there's one number on the card. It's a big number. So I haven't played it, but
we'll get there.
I like that, quasi-decent RPG fantasy art shit. So kind of fits the bill for me.
Yep.
Number 7. Never seen this shit anywhere, I don't think. Fastbreak.
Made by Wallstorm, which I'm assuming is the same people that did the comic stuff.
We're assuming.
Yeah, we don't really know because we weren't bothered enough to take a Google search further than Wildstorm. Okay.
I don't know if this one has anything anyway. And the word Fastbreak, fucking forget it.
Yeah, it's hard to search for. I looked in the CCG category on eBay, didn't find anything. No singles, no sealed, no anything. So if it's out there, it's not on eBay. It's basketball themed, or it is basketball.
Yep, it's basketball.
It's kind of a fantasy, cartoonish basketball style game with kind of like Gridiron where you break the rules and do all the stuff. And
it's a dirty game and there's cheating and, try to appeal to that teenage boy audience of punch him in the face. But.
Yeah, 13-year-old boys, which is about, 95, 96 was geared towards all that.
That's about still where I am, so
yep.
I have to find some of that sometime.
Yeah, we'd like to see some. One of these days maybe.
Number 8, Killer Instinct.
I was getting there.
Topps venturing in. Sorry, I'm taking your shit.
Go ahead. I don't give a fuck.
Topps taking venturing into the CCG market based on a video game. If you don't remember, you're not as old as we are.
Yeah.
We played that shit in an arcade.
Yep, it was pretty killer.
Yeah, I mean now it looks hokey as fuck, but I thought it was really cool back then.
It's a Mortal Kombat clone, basically.
Something I read in the Skybox, it's interesting enough to throw in, that Topps was considering a Blair Witch CCG. And they decided that they got burned so bad on this one, they didn't really want to venture back into the market. So.
I wonder if any prototypes ever made it out for that.
That would have been pretty cool.
Anyway, I think Blair Witch would have had a decent chance of being pretty cool as a card game.
I was banging shit around.
I don't give a fuck. It's a theme. There's not a lot of fucks we give it.
Yeah. Number 9.
Monty Python.
Yeah. Party game.
Party game. Probably should have stayed a party game.
Yeah.
Don't know, should have been a CCG. But it's a big property. And that alone will carry it.
Yeah.
Especially secondary market. And 30 years later, 25, however long, whatever.
514 card base set.
That's
Jesus
massive.
Christ.
That is massive.
I love Monty Python. I don't think you care about the property as much, even in the movies.
I
I'm a
like
big
some of the
fan.
short jokes, and Holy Grail was great.
Yeah.
Uh,
Life of Brian.
Life of Brian was good.
I love it. Always look on the bright side.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know if I could take the game serious. I think the rules say shit like, shake your opponent's hand and talk like you're in the Middle Ages and fuck off with all that.
Yeah, we're not fourth ball and stuff. We're not big on that.
No. You're not going to tell me what to say on a card.
Yeah. Play the game or don't play the game, but leave reality out of it. That's what the fuck we're trying to get away from. Anyway, next, Mythos. It's a dark Cthulhu game.
Sure. It's Lovecraft bullshit.
Yeah, Lovecraft stuff.
If you don't know what it is, then you won't like this.
Yeah. They have a bunch of sets. Bunch of sets.
5 expansions, 2 base sets. It's a non-combat kind of game, which intrigues me. There's like quests and objects and items, and I think maybe you can fight and kill people, but that is not the main point. Looks like a pretty intriguing game.
Yep.
It still has a little bit of a cult following. About $100 for most boxes, the ones you can find. So
I think it's one of those. I feel it's when you talk about dead card games, it kind of pops up,
Yeah.
in that discussion, which you'll hear a lot about or some about. Anyway, moving on. Netrunner. Another Wizards of the Coast property. Pretty sure Dick Garfield was involved with this.
Yep.
Has it turned into a living card game for a while. That's now dead as well. All of it's expensive. Doesn't matter what the fuck it is. If it's living or the original Netrunner, Wizards of the Coast stuff. It's all expensive. The cyberpunk genre. Is there anything else that needs to be said about that?
No, people really dig that shit.
Yeah, it's still popular today. Boxes are running you a couple $100, give or take. You might buy them one a little cheaper, one a little higher, whatever.
So back here somewhere.
Yeah, we can probably see it back there.
Probably now you can.
Yeah.
Over there. All right. Star Trek.
Star Trek.
I had to say it so I can fuck it up.
Yep. This is the Fleer Skybox version, which was after the Decipher version.
Yeah.
Decipher was TNG. And
yes.
This
and
is
Beyond. And this is the original show.
This is the original show. This is the 60s. Captain Kirk and Spock and all them motherfuckers.
Yep.
And the gameplay is based around episodes of the show. Don't know much about it other than that.
Yeah.
We've got a bunch. We've opened some. You may or may not see that before you see this. If you're dedicated watchers. If you're not, whatever.
Ain't nobody here.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Next up, we got Tank Commander.
Terrible.
Tanks. Commanders. Wars.
It's a war game. Looks like shit. Scry says it's one of the worst ones ever made. War game, card game, so.
And luckily you can't find it anywhere either, so.
Yep. It's rare as fuck. We have a few and we don't give a shit about it.
Nope. We opened some. We hated it so much when we opened it, we haven't even posted that video yet, and that's been about 3 months ago now.
We may not ever if we can help it.
We'll post it.
They're fucking ugly.
Yeah, it's tanks. I mean, it's literally just tanks.
Yeah.
Anyway, next, Terror.
Terror.
One of the rarest CCGs that was ever made.
Yeah, they had booster packs.
Yeah, it was. It's rare because I think it was a guy in a basement with his own printer.
Yep, it's cranking that shit out like a hand printer.
Yeah. He hand cranked that shit out.
And they only had red ink.
One hand, the other hand, he was hand cranking other stuff out. And I think that was. I think it's how the red ink came about.
It might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some what is it? Bipedal ants.
Monocolor red bipedal ants.
Yeah, some kind of like board game looking shit.
Yeah, the Bible says it should have just been a board game. There's no need for it to be a card game. The instructions are even printed on cards. It's like a playing cards with ants on them, and then and none of them really look like ants either. So
no, they just look like comic book art. But,
yeah, we got some of those actually. We even did a video. That video's live. We've done that video.
Yeah,
so
we just opened it and talked about it. Yeah.
Yep. So go watch that. If I was trying to promote us, I'd put it up here in this little corner. But I'm not gonna. So down here, up there, right here. Next,
X-Files.
the X-Files.
Everybody
Dana,
knows
Scully, and Mulder.
And
Mark
aliens.
Mulder? Nope, that was a baseball player.
I don't know. Was it Mark Mulder?
No,
What the fuck was his
That's a
name?
baseball player.
I don't know.
Shit, I don't even remember. I ain't even watching X-Files.
Dick Mulder. No.
Everybody calls him Mulder, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I mean, what the fuck you say about X-Files? It's massive. It has been for years. The stuff is still sought after. It's expensive. It looks cool. I've been looking at it for a while. Never pulled triggers, but probably eventually will because I'd like to have some.
Yeah, you can get bulk and some other things cheap on this one. Boxes of boosters are kind of higher. You can get into it, not too bad. But yeah, I'm interested in the mechanics. It's supposed to be like Clue, like guess the card your opponent's holding, so that's different.
Yeah. And they have rarities and all that stuff too. So it's fleshed out to, I guess, as far as you can on X-Files. And I mean Dana Scully, come on now. Anyway,
last
but not least,
Xenophile. Triple X.
Triple X.
It's based on a comic book property by Phil Foglio. Hopefully I said his name right. Basically soft porn. It's not a cartoon titties and very sexualized comic book. And I think he did a joke in one of the, maybe issue 10 if I remember correctly. Kind of did a joke cover of CCG for this game and then he decided to actually make one. So,
and printed, I don't know if it was either not printed a lot or it's just that people just like it that much for nostalgia or that kind of reason, but it's hard to come by.
Yeah, it's expensive. You find sealed boxes, it's a few $100.
Yeah, I think most of them I see are around 5 to 6. We've got a couple of starter decks back there too.
Back there.
In the very corner.
We need to play with that more and get it on camera, but
yeah.
There's cartoon titties, so there you go.
Cartoon titties. We'll show that on YouTube's.
The only thing I know about gameplay is it's kind of domino-like. There's like a number of shapes and colors, and you're matching them up on the. I don't know. That sounds kind of stupid, but card art, some of it's funny.
Anyway, that's 1996 that we give a fuck about. There's a couple we didn't mention because we don't care.
And can't hardly pronounce them.
Yep, and we choose what we put on this channel, and if you don't like that, then.
All right, how we do?
Good enough.
Yeah, buddy.